you will never become wealthy. Well, if you think that way, then yes, you will never be wealthy. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. Chances are, you want to become wealthy and think you can achieve some form of financial freedom, but you may have some habits that are preventing you from becoming wealthy. Some of these habits you may not even be aware of. For many of us, wealth building is within reach. We just need to change a few habits that prohibit this achievement. Let's explore the most common habits that keep you in the poorhouse, with the last habit the most powerful one to eliminate. Number 6. Overspending. Here's a big habit that we all fall into, some of us on a regular basis. Picture this. You're walking through the mall, window shopping at all the goods in the storefronts. You walk past your favorite clothing store and see that they're having a sale on jeans. Well, I need a new pair of jeans. Let's see what they have. Sure enough, you find a pair of jeans that you love, and with a tap of your card, you walk out with your purchase. A little while later, you stop by another store to maybe pick up a gift for a friend, maybe a third store for a book, and you get lunch while you're there. A day of window shopping innocently can quickly turn into an expensive day. Maybe you don't suffer from impulse buying like many of us do, but maybe you fall into a trap where you feel like you have to keep up with your neighbors, the Joneses. They got a new car, maybe a new camper trailer, among new toys, and you start feeling the sense of inferiority. So, what do? You buy a new car, maybe have some landscaping done, among other things, to try and keep up with the image of the Joneses, all while burning a hole in your wallet. Overspending is one of the leading causes of poverty and inability to grow your wealth. It takes discipline to not go overboard with your spending. Instead of succumbing to the Joneses or impulse buying, practice gratitude for what you do have and start budgeting for the big purchases that you're looking for. Number 5. Ignoring debts. For many people, consumer debt is a big thorn in our side. Instead of being able to buy what we want or invest in the future, we are stuck paying for our past mistakes, sometimes for decades. If the debt we took on was to create more income opportunities or increase our total assets, then it wouldn't be a huge deal, as the assets would pay for the debt. Unfortunately, most of us have not utilized debt properly. Vacations, cars, boats, clothes, etc. have all been bought with credit. Instead of generating income, our debt on consumer goods costs us even more in the long run, with no benefit on the other side. Not to mention, consumer debt has a much higher cost, sometimes over 20% interest. Think of all the assets you could have acquired instead of buying a new phone every year or a new car every 4 years. Seems a little silly now, doesn't it? If you want to get wealthy, you'll have to take on your debt in a hurry. Create a repayment plan utilizing the snowball method, where you pay off your smallest debt first, then work your way up to the next one, making the minimum debt payments on all your other debts. It may not be the most cost-effective way, but it will help motivate you when you start knocking off your smallest debts. I have a video expanding on the snowball method. Go check it out. Number 4. Lack of planning. Too many of us are going through the motions of life. We don't have goals or very poorly laid out goals. How can you work on becoming wealthy if you don't have goals? When we create a plan for our finances, we start focusing on how each dollar we make can go towards our goals. We start to prioritize certain things, such as investing, and start to reduce unnecessary items, such as new technology when it comes out. That said, there is so much to consider when it comes to creating a finance plan. It can get overwhelming very quickly. Thankfully, that's where skilled financial planners come in. We help people figure out what they want in life, then provide advice on how to reach those goals, as well as creating a safety net in case things go south. Be sure to speak to a planner if you have any questions or concerns with regards to creating a plan. They'll help you navigate budgeting, investing, insurance, and estate planning, as well as give tips to maximize tax efficiency. Number 3. Not taking risks. You've probably heard the saying, high risk, high reward. While it's not a guarantee that you will hit it big if you take on a high amount of risk, taking on calculated risks will increase the potential of you earning wealth. When it comes to investing, or anything really, playing it safe will keep yourself safe, but it won't increase the potential of your net worth or won't create an awesome campfire story to tell your friends. Investing in term deposits can be a viable investment option, and it will protect your principal investment, but you won't increase your net worth significantly. Investing in the stock market, while potentially risky in that you could lose your investment, can also increase your potential to increase your net worth significantly, especially over a decades-long period. Playing it safe means that you could be missing out on the adventure of a lifetime or life-changing wealth. This isn't to say that you need to take on unnecessary risk. It's something that you just need to be aware of when it comes to investing. If you're unsure on whether you should increase your risk level, talk to a professional and have them do a Know Your Client or KYC document to see if increasing your risk is right for you. Number 2. Neglecting education. Too many people believe that learning stops when you graduate from school. The wealthiest people believe otherwise. They are constantly learning new things, either to help their businesses, their networks, or their hobbies. Some billionaires read as many as 50 different books every year. Not only do they read, but they apply that knowledge as well. Reading so many books can give you plenty of new perspectives on things that you can apply to life, whether it's learning how to negotiate a new business deal, how to program software, how to become more fit, or learning a new hobby or skill. There is always something new to learn. An area most people can benefit from is by learning about money. Nothing crazy advanced in the beginning, like trusts, venture capital, or advanced investment strategies. Just learning basic finance topics, like budgeting and debt repayment, can reap huge benefits for the majority of people. That said, don't limit yourself to only basic financial topics. Once you have a handle on your finances, you can start to explore more advanced topics, and maybe discuss them with your financial planner to learn more. If you need a place to start, consider subscribing to my channel, or buying my ebook lineup on Gumroad. Number 1. Procrastination. Procrastination is the killer of wealth. The longer you wait, the faster you will lose an opportunity. Money waits around for no one, so make sure you are on the ball to take on opportunities when you can. Let's take investing for example. If you start investing at 25 years old and put aside $200 a month, assuming a 6% rate of return annually, you could have a portfolio worth over $380,000 by the time you reach 65. If you start 10 years later, at 35 years old, assuming all the variables stay the same, your portfolio would only be worth about $190,000. As you can see, that 10 years of waiting around costs you half of your portfolio. Don't wait, start now. Check out my video on how to build wealth with only $100 a month if you want to learn more. You might be wondering how to overcome procrastination, whether it's with your business, investing, or other venture. Use the approach of the nothing alternative. You either work on what needs to be done, or you do nothing at all. No social media, no eating, no games, nothing positive at all. You may find that you would rather do the thing you don't want to do rather than nothing, so you might as well get the work done. While the list here may not be exhaustive, it gives a good insight into the habits that we fall prey to on a regular basis. Building wealth isn't easy, nor is it always fun, but it is worth the effort. If you find that you suffer from one or more of these habits, consider talking to a trusted friend or advisor to help you overcome these habits. If you enjoyed this video, consider watching my other video on how the wealthy think about money. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.